So what's good everybody, and welcome back to another Vanguard video. Now in this upload, man, I'm going to be doing a quick showcase of the updated controller settings, because there is one specific setting that I feel like a lot of people will overlook. And if you don't know about the setting, you could possibly be playing a little bit worse than you normally would. And I myself only just found out about this today, so I thought I'd get this video out, make it short and sweet so you guys know about it and you can change it for your own personal preference as well. And of course, I am going to cover my general controller settings to show you all what I'm rocking. But just before I get into that, I thought I should mention something very helpful for a lot of you. We'll be going over to the account and network tab, and then you'll actually be able to click this new feature called import settings. And what this allows you to do, as you can see, is basically select or import settings from either Cold War or Warzone, depending on what your main game is. And for me, that was Warzone. For the rest of the controller settings, we've got the horizontal and vertical sense is 7.7. I don't mess around with the ground vehicles or whatever. I've got stick and move flipped, which I've talked about a lot in my controller settings videos. Simply put, stick and move just allows you to use your analog stick to jump instead of having to press X or whatever button it is. And it just makes it a lot easier to keep your aim consistent in your gunfights. Then the flipped part is allowing you to use these top two triggers here, and instead of having to press the bottom bumpers, you just tap the triggers. It's a faster response time, quick, easy, and simple. Then I've got dynamic for my response curve, vibration off. I'm just going through them very quickly because there's one thing that I want to talk about specifically. If we go over back to the controller tab, you guys will notice here that your ADS sensitivity multiplier is actually locked to default, and that's what mine was set to ever since I've been playing before I found out about it today. Now I feel like a lot of people just go over this and don't really notice it, and if you do, you could be playing a little bit worse than you normally would, and I personally was as well. My aim did not feel consistent or as good as it could be, and so if you go over here and actually turn off the custom sensitivity per zoom, it will unlock your ADS sensitivity multiplier, and you'll be able to turn that down to 0.85. Here I have to type it on my keyboard. And what I was actually doing was changing this, the ADS sensitivity multiplier steady aim, to 0.85, which I just didn't, realize at the time. Now the next important thing that you absolutely want to make sure you have disabled / enabled is the automatic airborne mantle. This works for keyboard and mouse as well as controller, so you don't have to worry about being on one or the other. Even though it's a controller settings video, it works for both, so why wouldn't I showcase it? Normally this would probably be off. I think it will be off. You want to make sure it's on partial and then hit show more and disable or turn off grounded mantle as well as automatic ground mantle, and this will make your slide cancelling feel a lot more natural and what you're used to with our Modern Warfare and Warzone. That is pretty much like the main settings that I want to showcase. Obviously with slide cancelling, automatic tactical sprint is absolutely essential. I have never switched back from it. Once I actually gave it a go properly back in Warzone, it helps with movement a lot. It makes things feel so much smoother. Some more personal preference things, as I mentioned, I have dynamic enabled. I might actually mess around with this a little bit more now that I've properly changed my ADS sense, but for now I'm going to keep it on dynamic. Might use standard, but we'll see. But that is going to be the quick showcase of my updated controller settings for Vanguard, as well as showcasing, a setting for smoother slide cancelling, as well as that ADS sensitivity multiplier, which I think is really important. I think a lot of people are going to overlook it. So if you enjoyed the video, obviously leave a like, I'd really appreciate that, and hit that red sub button down below with post notifications on, as I have so much Vanguard content coming to the channel and you really won't want to miss that. So thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody, and I'm out.